This is Kate Baconsale. You're listening to Baconsale.
L is for the way you lurk with Smee. O is for the only witch of the sea. V, the very, very tiny tinker fairy. E is even more than if you want to build a snowman. Love on Baconsale tonight.
You wrote that on the plane, didn't you?
Pretty much. Zach's really impressed.
I was actually really enjoying that. Good. Welcome to Baconsale. I'm Joel.
I'm Kent.
And I'm Zach. I'd like to thank you for listening to our last episode, our Nepo Baby episode.
Nepo
which
Babies.
is just fun to say. Nepo
Yes.
Baby episode.
Well, I guess a point of order that I'd like to discuss based on the comments from last week. Andrew Sanders says, Nepo Baby has such a negative connotation.
Yeah.
They're legacy artists. Honestly, not that big of a deal to me. A plumber has a son. Chances are his son's going to be a plumber, take his dad's place in legacy. Let's be clear, Andrew. We're being negative when we were talking about it.
Very.
The negative connotation was intended.
Essentially, it'd be like if a barber's son became a barber, but he didn't really know how to cut hair, but his dad still let him
But because
run
his
the shop.
dad owns the shop,
Yeah.
and let him. Because in some cases, this is kind of a negative connotation, and also I think there was a lot of bitterness and jealousy. Just saying. Also, when looking at our comments, I just want to shout out Mary Nolan Cox, who simply said, Emilio! Which is really great. And then also there was a little bit of clarification. when
Yes,
she said
we do know how to spell or pronounce epitome.
epitome. It was referencing the epitome of hyperbole.
Yes, by Brian Regan.
Which also, Joel commented on social media, and it still doesn't make any sense.
No, you read it, it's like epitome of hyperbole.
Epitome of hyperbole.
Where's the joke?
Epitome of hyperbole.
Yeah.
So yes, we know, but we had doubled down on a joke without any
No,
explanation.
and we do that sometimes. Well, I've listened to Baconsale. Sometimes we'll throw out a joke and all of us will go, ha, and we move on. And we don't acknowledge it's a joke, and I'm worried that some people are going to take it as reality.
Wait, Brian Regan tells jokes?
You stop that.
I agree.
Stop that.
There was several people who just suggested more nepotism situations,
Yeah.
which I thought were interesting. Particularly, shout out to Ryan Farron, who pointed out Sean Astin and his dad Gomez Adams,
Yeah.
which we didn't talk
Gomez
about
Adams
once.
and Patty Duke.
And
Oh,
he
yeah.
played the Riddler on the Batman TV show.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah.
wait, what?
Yes, in the TV
He's
show.
Paul Dano?
Not the one in the movie, the 1966 movie, but on the TV show, he was the second Riddler.
Huh.
Just saying, he was
Confused.
Great. I don't even know what his name is now. I've forgotten it.
It's John Astin.
John asked. So that was one we didn't call out.
Those
but
really difficult names.
I like both of
John.
them. And then I see you, Drew. You did an entire thread of Joel jokes. I see
Yeah, he
you.
really did.
He did.
And they were impressive.
But I think there's a lot of people in the world who don't know that Donald Glover is not related to Danny Glover.
Yeah.
They assume it's nothing there. Sorry, guys.
But that's not what we're talking about today. What are we talking about today, Zach?
Welcome to the Baconsale dating service.
Wow. It's like that?
Just like that.
So the short version is we got fired from our last jobs, and we are
Guys,
now
we're temps again.
We're temps.
Yes, the Baconsale temps have returned. We've worked at two different high security
Facilities.
prison
Yes,
facilities.
yes,
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, that didn't go great.
Yeah, well, we used mason jars. and that
Mason
didn't work.
jars. Come on. Mason
I don't
jars didn't
understand
work.
why.
Whatever.
People don't fit in mason jars. But no, we've been hired at this dating company here.
It makes sense, really.
Let's be clear. It's still a temp position.
Yes.
We can't get anyone to sign us on full time.
We're going to prove ourselves today.
No, because they had a huge backlog of submissions from people.
Oh, yeah.
And you may even sense a theme of submissions of people that we have today.
Okay.
But we have a huge stack of papers here that we got to get through. And we're like, okay, we can start matching them up. And
Wait. We have to match them up?
Well, the bosses were saying, that's what we said. We said, hey, let's match them up. And the boss said, no. You're temps. Do temp work. All we need you to do is feed these dating profiles, which these people have submitted, into this machine, and it will spit out the perfect match.
like an algorithm?
Yes, exactly like
Okay.
an
Hold on, guys. I'm looking at the label right now. It says dating algorithm togetherness evaluator.
Date. Hold on. Dating algorithm.
Does the first word of the
Together.
acronym the word date?
Yep.
Yeah, you can define a word
Dating-
by just saying the word again.
Okay.
Yes, it's fine. Dating.
It's like FPS shooter or RPG game. It makes sense.
ATM
ATM machine, yeah.
pin number
Yay! So the date machine is going to give us the perfect match for each one of these.
Wait, so what are we
candidates.
doing here? We're just letting people know that these two people are going on a date?
Yeah, well, that's what we do. We put it in the machine. It puts them together and has a date. And honestly, I'm going to judge the computer.
Oh.
I'm going to judge the
Do
computer.
you not trust the technology, Joel?
I'm a little weary of AI ever since recent events.
Yeah.
And so I just want to judge it. And so essentially what I think we should do
Okay, let's
is
hear
every
it.
time the computer gives us the quote-unquote perfect match,
Because they have to go on a date.
they have to go on at least one
like,
date.
they submitted their
They
names.
submit these are lonely hearts. These are people who you may say weren't able to find love in their movie.
Sure.
And so they are going to be here today and they're going to go on one date. And so it's up to us to judge whether they're going to get ghosted.
Like they're going to ghost each other.
Yeah.
Sure.
Whether they're going to go on a second date, whether a second date is actually
Second date
possible.
is kind of like, it's like a situation.
Give it another chance, we'll
right?
see.
Yeah.
Or if it's going to turn into a long-term relationship.
Oh.
So those are the three options. Ghosted, second date, long-term relationship. So let's just see what this computer does.
Okay, so you said a bunch of people submitted their names. Like, what are our criteria here? Because I imagine there's so many contestants, suitors, bachelors, bachelorettes, you name it.
This dating agency, when I was talking to the boss before he left to
Wait,
go and left
did
us alone
he go to
here.
lunch? He's gone for the day?
He went out to lunch at like 9 a.m. and he's not back yet.
Has he heard the other shows? He's trusting us?
Well, we're temps. But he said very specifically these have been narrowed down because these are people, first of all, of dating age.
Okay.
That's important.
Very.
They didn't really have a love interest in their movie. And they were single during most of the movie or at the end of the movie.
Okay.
They have to be animated.
Oh.
And they have to have spoken lines within the movie.
They can't be in the ensemble? Rude.
No, and even like Chernobog couldn't be
A weird example to bring up, but
random.
okay.
I know, but he
Yeah.
doesn't have any lines.
Huh.
And then also they have to be human or humanoid, meaning they wear clothing. They don't really match
Once
up
again,
animals.
not Chernobog.
Yeah, they don't really match animals at this facility. But
Yeah.
if the animal wears clothing, maybe.
I bet Chernobog is really tender.
You think so?
Yeah. I think he's probably really sweet.
Misunderstood, really.
Yeah.
Well, let's just go ahead and start using this machine and judging it. Judge against the machine, guys.
All right, Zach, do you have control of the computer? Are you going to tell us like what the computer spits out?
I am now telling exactly what the computer is going to do.
Zach was the only one who got certified. He watched the 5-minute video, so he knows what he's doing with the machine.
That was
So-
in orientation?
Yeah, that's when we were looking at the vending machines.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
The problem is the training came on a TikTok video, and I know you guys aren't about that stuff.
I'll see you in a couple weeks.
So you'll see it later.
Reels.
All right. I am going to input this huge stack of paperwork. We have Bachelor number 16 going into the computer.
Okay, Zach, for this bachelor, it says that we have like likes and dislikes. And
These are the
there's
ones
like
they submitted.
is this their dating profile?
This is their dating profile. They submitted this information.
Ooh, okay, here we go. So for this bachelor's likes, we have acceptance, talking about his legends, himself, praise, fruits, validation, once again, chicken, taunting his foes, tricks, showboating, and fish. So there's a lot of showing off, but his dislikes are his
Showboating and fish. It's like thrown there at the end.
yeah, fish, I guess. Dislikes his origin, abandonment. Oh, that's so sad. The loss of his fish hook, failure, rejection, pirates being told what to do. This is very specific.
This is.
And it looks like our fancy date machine has paired up Bachelor number 16 with Bachelorette number 3.
Ooh, number 3. That's the one. Her likes, it says here, are her job, superheroes, and fashion. And her dislikes are capes, supervillains, supermodels, and rival designers.
Okay. Not many. She's a woman of not many words, I'll say that.
No. Well, sometimes she has words.
Our first matchup, man, this almost feels like a real job, guys. Our first matchup,
It's going to be our real job, okay?
it's Maui and Edna Mode.
The biggest possible character.
And the
small-
shortest?
One of the smallest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
here's the thing. She likes superheroes.
she does.
Is he not?
He is a superhero.
He's a half god.
But he's not really fashion, you know?
He can pull off a he has a grass skirt.
He has a grass skirt. He's not into fashion. I don't know. Edna Mode might not like his grass skirt.
But does he have a cape?
He doesn't wear capes.
he doesn't wear cape.
No capes.
Edna Mode, and I'm just looking at her description here. We got a lot of these descriptions from like the Disney Wiki, so
Yeah.
some of these are a little bizarre. But it says, it is apparent that she feels infinitely superior to all other fashion designers in the world, and I might add most people in the world.
Sure.
too. She's very talented and demanding of others, and she has a constant desire to create and design new things.
Now, I have to know if the commonalities are good or bad in this case, because Maui is short-tempered, bitter, pretentious, and has an inflated ego.
They
both have those egos.
But is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know. It's a fun match. Like their first date, they'd probably be talking about how much better they are than everyone else.
You know what? I don't think this is a long-term relationship, but I'm going to give this a second date. I think they might have a second date.
Zach, how do you feel about this?
I don't see much chemistry happening with the two.
Yeah?
I feel like
Really?
they're
Can
very
you not
distant
imagine
from each
her
other.
looking at him and be like, darling, I want to make a costume for that body?
But he's so I don't think he would want that. He's like, no, I like what I have.
You don't think he'd want to wear something really cool? Like he'd be like, oh yeah, this would be awesome.
I think he's more like I don't want your stuff. I want to just go with who
think
I am.
she would see him as a doofus as well.
Also, don't cover my tattoos.
Here's the other thing. She loves Jack. What's Jack? Shapeshifter. What's Maui? Shapeshifter.
Oh, second date.
Yes, I talked Zach into it. Or Kent into it. You're Kent, right?
I'm Kent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second date.
You're fired.
We all agree it's going to be a
there is a second date.
Yes, shapeshifting. It's bringing people together for a second date.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
All right, I've got my next paper here. It is Bachelorette number 4.
Ah, yes. Her likes are her family, singing, chocolate, acceptance, being right, being in charge, freedom, open gates, peace, cleanliness, reading, geometry, studying, tea, magic, horseback riding, lullabies, and purple heathers.
I've seen her on Tinder before.
And her dislikes are being lonely, endangering the innocent, being treated as a monster, not being able to take control of her powers, being told what to do, failing, not falling, enforced isolation, familial drama, imperfection, threats to her family and friends, prejudice against magic, and hurting her friends.
Take it easy with your dislikes over there.
No, seriously, like these are ones they wrote themselves. Some people wrote a lot, some people wrote a little.
Okay.
And beep-boop-bop, beep-beep-boop-bop. Bachelor 10.
Can't you add those in post? Exactly.
His likes are cooking, drawing, helping those around him. Sounds like a great guy already. Spinach puffs and fondue, pajama llama, being a troop leader, and Mrs. Birdwell. His dislikes are certain people's insults toward him, his food being disgraced, evil.
We have Elsa and Kronk.
Now, this is an
Okay.
interesting pairing because Kronk is not bright,
No.
and Elsa, she is. And so I wonder if they're going to get along because they complement each other, because they're both perceived as villains and heroes at the same time.
So Cronky, he's oblivious?
You say Cronky?
Cronky. Is that what? Yeah, I mean, guys, it's Cronky.
Cronky.
So he doesn't have common sense. So him being oblivious, I think Elsa's a little too self-aware. In fact, her entire existence has been more than self-aware, which is it going to annoy him or will he annoy her more?
I don't know.
I don't see this as a very good pairing.
Well, they're both good singers.
I don't think he wears the kind of fashion that would be good in an icy climate.
I believe he could adapt.
Oh, he could adapt
Fairly quickly.
He's got a whole separate wardrobe for the cold weather.
I just think, honestly, I think Kronk would get along with anybody. I think he could.
I don't think Elsa would put up.
Yeah,
I
but
don't think
is
Elsa's
it like
interested.
friend zone?
I think he'd be calling Elsa, be like, Elsa, hey Elsa,
And- and-
Elsa.
And his
Elsa.
second date friend zone? Because I feel like that's kind of where it's going to go.
I think it's a ghost. I
this
think Elsa is ghosting him.
specifically Elsa's ghosting Kronk, not
Yeah.
the other way around.
Yeah, Kronk will continue to call her.
Hey, guys, she doesn't need love. She has herself.
And in 2 movies so far, and probably a third.
Yeah.
But no, he's going to be sending like his scroll buddies over there to talk to her. and it's
That's
just not gonna
so
happen.
mean.
Yeah, Elsa ghosted Kronk, guys. We're betting. We're
It's
betting.
Kronk.
We're betting.
Did you freeze the acorn?
Did you cause Arendelle to fall into eternal winter?
All right, ghosted. Sorry,
Rude.
Now I will take the next one. We have Bachelor 8. Kent, can you tell us about Bachelor 8 while I put it in the computer?
Oh, here we go. Get ready. His likes are flirting with women. Right?
Well, that's a start.
Yeah, it's a start. Deals? He's
People
saving
love
money?
deals, yeah.
I guess.
No, making deals, I think.
Okay. I think he's a
Yeah, I'm
coupon
pretty
guy.
sure it's not.
He's a coupon
He's a
guy,
coupon
guys.
clipper.
He's a sweeper. Because, I don't know. I just started.
Go for the hams.
Like, you think deals is making deals? Okay. Power, villainy, okay. Monsters, heat, worms, and cigars. And his dislikes are love. Oh, what is this guy doing? Submitting to our agency.
He dislikes love.
Yeah, he dislikes love.
Well, he's maybe. He's just
But he does like
lonely.
flirting.
He does like flirting.
And we're not judging people for their past behavior.
He's maybe a little non-committal.
He submitted a profile.
Okay, so he's
looking
trying.
for love.
Versus, he hates puns, he hates baldness, he hates water, and he hates lightning bolts.
Who doesn't?
Beep-boop-bop, beep-boop-bop. Oh, number 7. It's Bachelorette 7.
Zach, you're having a good time with this machine over here.
So Bachelorette number 7's likes are wealth and money, power, common
hey,
ground.
yeah.
Her daughter's succeeding, making her stepdaughter miserable, punishing her stepdaughter, the upper class, playing the piano, using her daughter's Lucifer, the cat. Apparently that's the name of her cat. Getting what she wants, eligible nobleman for her daughters. Her dislikes are her stepdaughter, her daughter's clumsiness, her stepdaughter succeeding or being happy, the idea of one of her daughters marrying a poor man, poverty, the lower class, work, being undermined and not getting what she wants, and peasants.
That's right, Bachelor Hades. You are paired up with Lady Tremaine.
I'm calling it now, guys, and I just started, but this is a long-term relationship, and I'm going to tell you why.
Really? Do tell.
She's always wanted her daughters to marry a royal. This is the Lord of the Underworld, and Lady Tremaine gets to be the Lordess. Is that a term? Of the Underworld? How amazing is that? Also, he likes abusing pain and panic. Lady Tremaine abuses everyone else.
It's true. They both have unique shaped hair.
Yeah.
I think that's a common ground.
Don't you think this would be her marrying up and she would love every second?
I actually think this is maybe the computer got this one right, guys, because I see it also. She wants wealth, money, and power.
Yeah.
Hades can offer all that in the underworld.
I'm imagining she hates puns as well.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Well, listen to this. Her green eyes are fierce and evil looking when she is either angered or harboring evil thoughts. She strongly believes in maintaining grace and self-control. Okay, fine. Hades tries to keep his cool. A tyrant who employs subtle methods. She is deviously manipulative.
That sounds like
love
Hades.
this.
Also, I'm just putting this out there, guys.
Yeah.
Lady Tremaine has how many biological daughters?
2.
Right. Do you remember their names?
Pain and panic.
No, but Hades has 2 henchmen. I'm sensing a little matchup here.
Oh my gosh.
That's so cute. Anastasia and Drizella are going to get hooked up with pain and
And
panic.
let's be honest, he doesn't like love. They're not going to be in love.
No,
This is a power dynamic.
This isn't a throuple. This is a triple
Nope,
couple.
let's not even go
triple
there.
twins.
Yep.
So, guys, I think you just found a very good long-term relationship. with
Long-term.
Lady Tremaine
Yay, they're
and
so
Hades.
cute.
Approved.
And I want to clarify once again that these are people who didn't find love in their own movie.
Yeah.
And so I think it's a wonderful service we're doing. I feel warm and fuzzy about the matchup
that
made.
we are all doing here.
Yes. Yes. Everyone deserves a second chance at
Do
love.
you think they'll invite us to their weddings?
That'd be a good wedding.
You know who's up next? Bachelorette number 5.
Oh, her likes are magic, hope, other people's happiness, and books, and her dislikes are hopelessness, unhappiness, and losing her wand.
And it looks like Beep-boop-bop. We've got Bachelor number 3.
Beep-boop-bop indeed. Bippity-bop.
What?
Hey?
Whoa!
So his likes are power, riches, and wealth. Voodoo, okay. Dancing, wine, and manipulation. Sounds like a red flag that everyone wants to be around. His dislikes are owing promises to his friends, quote unquote. Failure, disrespect, those who are wealthier than him, and poverty. Yeah, he's got a couple issues.
This is a yin and yang kind of matchup with Fairy Godmother and Dr. Facilier.
Does this feel magical?
So, Fairy Godmother from Cinderella, Dr. Facilier from Princess and the Frog.
Indeed.
Now, this is an interesting one because they both use magic. But the Fairy Godmother seems to have inherent magic within her.
Sure.
Whereas Dr. Facilier seems to be tied to his amulet and his friends from the other side.
He is chasing this romance. He is all the way a anxious attachment here because he is so greedy.
He senses power.
And she can turn anything into something worth something up until midnight.
But the question is Fairy Godmother going to bring Dr. Facilier home for dinner? Or is he just the bad boy on the side?
I mean, you're right.
Concept. But one thing it says here, I'm looking at her bio here, and it does say she doesn't sympathize with those who are cruel or unforgiving towards others.
Oh, no.
And what is Dr. Facilier? But
He
cruel
loves
and unforgiving.
voodoo.
Because I think Dr. Facilier is sly.
Yeah.
Like, he is very charming when he wants to be. But I think Fairy Godmother would see right through that.
But a smooth voice.
But don't you think that she might want to try and help him a little bit?
Yeah, like help him make better friends.
This is second date potential.
I'm disagreeing. I think this is a ghosted.
Ghosted.
from the other side. Dr. Facilier is going to get ghosted to the other side, and Fairy Godmother will
I'm
never see him
saying
again.
she may flirt with it. She may flirt with danger here, but all of her friends will be like, he's bad for you. You know, you shouldn't even go here. I think it's ghosted as well.
All right. Ghosted it is. Sorry, Facilier.
And by the way, if you're a patron of Baconsale, we will be compiling all of these dating profiles that we got from the internet and putting them on patreon.com/Baconsale so that you can see everyone's profile.
So we're sharing corporate secrets from the dating agency.
We're temps. I
I think we're going to get fired.
don't think we signed anything.
We're doing
saying-
fine.
We didn't sign NDAs.
Kent, tell me about Bachelor number 4. Let me put it in the machine.
Here we go.
Beep-boop-bop.
He likes himself eggs.
Honestly, same.
Beautiful women. Attention, ale, beer, because you need to have both. Hunting and killing animals, getting his way, respect, anti-intellectualism, which is great. Praise, showing off, winning, singing, and being right. And he dislikes humiliation, rejection, women's independence and intelligence. Wow.
Why would he put that in a dating profile?
Well, when you find out who it is, you'll find out. Not getting his way, disrespect, animals, books, like I said, intellectualism, losing and being wrong. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds
Actually, I'm pretty sure a lot of women have met this
but
guy
we're
on
not
dating
judging
apps.
people on what they've done. We're giving them a new
He
future.
entered this information for some reason.
Beep, beep, beep-boop-bop. It's Bachelorette number 6.
She didn't say much, but she says her likes are power and riches,
Oh, okay.
and her dislikes are betrayal.
It's Gaston and Helga Sinclair.
What a
Hottie.
beautiful couple!
Alert.
Wow.
Now I know Kent's already jealous about this because
I'm so mad.
He wants to marry Helga Sinclair.
Not every last inch of me is covered in hair.
Now Helga Sinclair, if you don't know who she is, probably because you didn't see Atlantis: The Lost Empire,
Or listen to our show because we talked about her for hours.
that was a long time ago, wasn't it? Yeah.
Disney sidekicks.
But she's a tall, attractive, fair-skinned German woman with a slim, athletic build, and she has dark green eyes, arched brows, a mole under her left eye, and ruby red lipstick.
Which is funny because Gaston has an athletic build, a double square chin, a handsome appearance, icy blue eyes, long black hair. Everything is great here. It's Gaston.
And
What a beautiful, horrible couple.
that's exactly what I was going to say. These two are going to make each other miserable.
He's never going to betray her, ever.
She would beat him up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yep.
She honestly, I think, is going to whip Gaston into shape. I see this as a long-term relationship.
I mean, he does
A
still
beautiful,
have some,
horrible, long-term
He
relationship.
does still have a lot of those issues where he hates women's independence, which is really horrible.
She will not stand for that.
She won't.
And so I think she is going to beat him into submission and win him over and train him, honestly, like a pet. She's going to train Gaston to be a better person.
Have you worked here before? Because you're pretty good at determining where these relationships are going to go.
Are you agreeing with me?
I'm agreeing. This is a long-term relationship just because I want to see them work. They're so beautiful.
It's a beautiful couple, but a horrible couple.
But guess what? I'm going to hate their kids. I'm They're going to be jerks. Their kids.
Helga's not exactly a winner herself, by the way, I should point out. She's a bit of a jerk, too.
Oh.
I also agree. I think this is a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
Wow. Joel, we have Bachelorette number 16.
Yes. She submitted here her likes are tinkering, finding lost things, fixing her friends, adventures, fruits, pumpkin muffins, hot chamomile tea, the color green, and being with her sister. And her dislikes are rivals for her friends' affections, pirates, her own wide hips, being trapped in small spaces, banishment, and being separated from her beloved twin sister.
And we have Bachelor number 11.
He likes power, stardom, dancing, his theme song, and belittling peasants. Okay. And he dislikes when his groove is thrown off, being touched. Okay. Waterfalls, frogs, alligators, scorpions, jaguars, bats, pillbugs, cheese, loneliness, peasants, anyone sitting on his throne, animal potions, and being turned into a certain animal.
You could say llama.
Llama.
But I think everyone knows by this point,
The algorithm is provided. Tinkerbell and Cusco.
this is an odd pairing machine.
Really? Yeah.
This is a very odd pairing. Tinkerbell is one of those characters that, everyone remembers the nice and fluttery, fun, happy Tinkerbell.
Do we? Because she's always pretty jealous.
But she, remember when she turns fiery red when she gets angry?
Yeah.
And she's pretty egotistical.
Whereas Cusco is he's very conceited, he's selfish, he's sarcastic. I think their sarcasm could match a little bit. Also, I'm going off of the Tinkerbell straight-to-DVD movies that I watched a lot with my daughters, where she actually has a voice. But she is quite delightful in that one as well.
Does
This one is
Cusco
tough.
want her to have a voice, or does he prefer just the
She
bell
could
noises?
help him invent things, which I think is more beneficial to him. But she is best friends with probably frogs, pillbugs,
Probably all
bats.
those, yeah.
And I think they will probably do a second date because, like, he'll talk her into it. I don't think this will be quite ghosted, but I don't see it going more than a friend zone thing. I think she'll maybe work for him. He'll pay her a lot, but that's about it. I don't see love.
I think he would love to be a flying llama at some point.
Okay.
I see that. I see this as maybe not a fling, I would say,
Yeah.
but maybe a second date. I think I would.
I
agree
would.
with you.
I see a second date.
Yeah.
Zach, what
I would
about
agree.
you?
Second date.
Okay.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yeah, we're agreeing.
We're all
on this
feeling
one as
pretty
well?
confident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's just like I think these two personalities could work together in an oddly smarmy way.
Yeah.
Kent, tell us about Bachelor number 14.
He likes tea, compliments, unbirthday parties, riddles, and hats. And he dislikes spoiled parties, mustard, and rudeness.
And Joel, tell us about Bachelorette number 2.
That's what it's paired it up with.
Yes.
All right, then.
Beep-boop-bop, beep-beep-beep-bop.
I needed that.
Beep-boop-bop.
Her likes are furs, smoking, money, spots, fashion, attention, art, getting what she wants, and black and white. And her dislikes are dogs, her henchmen's incompetence, babies, the police, her friend's husband's music. I'm getting very general here, and not getting what she wants.
We have the Mad Hatter and Cruella DeVille.
It's interesting that you say that she likes spots,
Spots.
because in the Disney Wiki, the Mad Hatter is named for his doughty demeanor. And his
That's a stretch, man.
that's what it says in his oversized green top hat. He loves fashion. Who is a fashionista? As we saw in the Cruella prequel, Cruella DeVille.
This is an odd pairing because Cruella can be
Joel,
she can
that's
be-
every one of these.
Not random whatsoever.
She's a flamboyant narcissist.
Yeah.
is what it comes down to. And she can be mean and rude and mostly thinks about herself. But at the same time, I don't think Mad Hatter was listening to half of what anyone was saying at that table. So these two together are not going to really connect, I don't think. But they won't bother each other.
I'm going to give him long term. I would like to. Yeah, because which country is Cruella DeVille from?
England?
England. And Mad Hatter's number one like is tea. For that reason, and because he likes
What
fashion.
are his thoughts on smoking?
Well, he doesn't like
Darling
mustard.
Anita.
As long as mustard is not involved, he's good. But also a problem is
Oh, I'll see myself out.
is he doesn't like rudeness and he loves compliments. And so maybe he is a little too nice. He does more seem like a kind of a bumbling lackey that Cruella DeVille has. Oh, I want to root for them, but maybe it's not love. Maybe he just works for her.
Well, and one thing I thought about, and it just kind of came to mind right now.
Okay.
What does the Mad Hatter celebrate, Kent?
On birthdays.
How many unbirthdays are there a year?
364.
How many presents could Cruella get from those birthdays of different coats?
My goodness.
Although I am worried about who is the Mad Hatter's companion?
It's the March Hare.
The March Hare, who's made of what?
Oh, no, fur.
I think the Mad Hatter's going to get ghosted, and
Ghosted.
and the hair
You're going all the way to ghosted?
and the hair is going to become a ghost because Corella's going to be like, "Who's your
No, no,
friend?"
no.
At the end of the night,
This is horrible.
she's
Okay, hold on. Does she make him a hat and it's made out of the March Hare?
Yep. That's exactly where I was going.
And that's like a parting gift?
It's more of a
Or is that an anniversary gift, Joel?
no?
Hear me out.
This is ghosted.
He loves tea and she's from England.
He's going to annoy her so much. She's so annoyed by Jasper and Horace. She's
Yeah.
going to be annoyed by the Mad Hatter. Ghost.
Zach, help us out here.
I don't know about ghosted.
Yeah, I don't think ghosted either.
Really?
They'll spend some time with each other. She has to trick him into getting the March Hare to come along.
I just feel like he'll kind of go along with whatever.
Yeah.
And I think they might be
So he'd be her lackey.
a long
It
term,
would be a toxic long-term
toxic
relation.
long term relationship.
Wait,
I'm really
so what'd you
thinking
say?
that.
I said I want to go long-term.
You both said long term?
Yeah.
I think it's toxic long term.
All right.
Which exist. Those exist
They
out
exist. Sure.
Okay.
there. It's not a happy thing.
Poor hair.
We're so getting fired. Long term relationship. We'll see.
I guess.
Joel, tell us about Bachelorette number 15.
Her likes are her own beauty, peacocks, other people's misery, causing despair for her enemies, tormenting her raven, sadistic spells, taunting her deceased prisoners, murder, and witchcraft.
Taunting her deceased prisoners?
This is what she submitted in her profile.
Is Facebook
And her,
dating?
and her dislikes are anyone fairer than her, her servants' incompetence, and being tricked.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. But deceased prisoners?
She apparently taunts her deceased prisoners. And she put that in her dating profile.
Can't tell me about Bachelor number Beep-boop-bop. 9.
He likes power, puns, apples, riches, cobras, dark magic, beauty. Hey. Mm-hmm. He's kind of shallow, but it's all right. Torturing his enemies. Oh, not deceased, but could work. Getting what he wants, respect and obedience. He dislikes serving others, disobedience, traitors. He hates rants, guys. He hates Baconsale.
Rants?
Yeah, being trapped in a magic lamp.
Oh, we hate rants.
Oh, we hate him.
I'm a different rant.
I'm a different rant.
Being second best and not getting what he wants.
It's the evil queen and Jafar.
Long-term relationship.
This is a really good one.
I mean, I tried to oversell that last one, and maybe I wasted some breath on it.
I don't know. It's funny. I read this description that is from Disney Wiki here. The queen is an icily beautiful woman with a serene, unfeeling face and a slender figure. She has pale skin, red lips, green eyes, and seemingly penciled on eyebrows.
So does Jafar get that queen, or does he get the old woman, the old hag?
It depends. Does she have makeup on or not?
Joel!
It's a joke!
Oh, wow.
About an animated character.
If you would like to send your emails, send it to dating agency. Man.
Yeah. Anyway, but no, she's ruthless, jealous, obsessive. She wants to be the fairest in the land, and probably is, except for maybe one person.
Second date. I'm going back to second date.
Oh, this is a long-term relationship. What are you talking about?
Jafar hates being second best. She's the queen.
But
he's not
the
going to stand
king.
for it. He's not going to stand
yeah.
for it.
No, keep in mind, he's nothing more than a royal vizier. If he marries the queen, he becomes king.
Yeah, but he's going to try to kill her after that.
She's going to try to kill him.
And torture him after he's dead?
Yes.
So it's not going to be all that long term.
But it's long-term.
This
like
is a
up
long-term relationship.
It's like till death do
Till
they
death
part.
do they part. It'll just happen fairly soon.
Because seriously, he's going to try to
Then
marry
they'll
her.
taunt each other when they're deceased.
He may try to marry her, but it will be in order to take the throne, and so he doesn't want to share power.
Absolutely. But what does she get out of it is my question.
Yeah, because he's not handsome. Like, we know that.
No, they actually, they call him tall,
They
dark,
could
and ugly.
torture people together. Like, that's fun for them.
She would find joy, and he would do her bidding.
Uh-oh.
What?
I think she's going to win this battle, though. I think he's going to die because his third like is apples.
Oh my
gosh. I think he's going to eat the apple.
Probably so.
Oh, this is awesome.
So technicality.
This is War of the Roses right here.
Yes, this is.
Wait, so, okay, hold on. Long-term relationship.
Yes.
Till death do they part.
Yes.
And he's dying first.
Yes.
Yeah, apparently.
And then she taunts him because he's dead.
Forever.
What a great matchup.
Wow.
Thank you, computer. Date. What is the algorithm? What's the thing called? Date. What is it?
Well, there's no way of knowing.
Dating
algorithm togetherness evaluator.
Oh, yeah, it makes total sense. That's science.
Thank you, science.
Kent, tell me about bachelor number 18.
He likes toys, elephants, loyalty, horses, carpet rides, magic tricks, parrots, his daughter, and his family. He dislikes vile betrayers, kingdom-wide chaos. Don't we all? Seeing his daughter upset and in peril.
And beep-boop-bop, beep, 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 beep. It's Bachelorette 10.
Ah, well, her likes are revenge, her raven, power, dark magic, curses, being feared, taunting her enemies, maybe living, causing chaos, sorrow, and despair. And her dislikes are being uninvited or excluded, fairies, happiness, purity, her minions' incompetence, failure, the prince's heroism, beautiful flowers, and love. She hates love.
Depending on which version you saw. Who are they, Zach?
Maleficent has been paired up with the Sultan from Aladdin.
This one's challenging, and I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
She hates being disinvited. Who is the kindest person on this list, probably?
Probably.
Like, he's pompous. He's very childish, but he's very kind at his heart. And I think he would invite her everywhere. But she also doesn't want the love.
She represents pure evil, Kent. That's what it says. And all the powers
She
of
got her
hell that
wings
come
ripped
with it.
off.
We're
Okay.
not. It's the animated. It's the animated version of Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty.
So it's the only one.
Yes, she is. She is actually very stoic. Like, she's very calm and collected.
Yeah.
Around people when she wants to be, and even when she's like kind of telling them off, she's still very calm and collected. It's only when she goes full dragon that you got to be careful.
Zach, how do you feel about this one?
I don't like it. I don't think this is a good matchup.
I think it's going 2 dates.
He's so pure.
2 dates.
She's so
I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah.
I think she, because he's gullible and because he has been tricked before, he's been brainwashed before. Okay? She can do that, and she can use that power. But she's going to get real annoyed with his behavior.
I think that she is a familiar presence.
Yeah.
Because she is a lot like Jafar.
Right.
And he is just so used to Jafar.
But honestly, I don't think she has the patience for the Sultan.
Yeah.
I
No.
think it's going to be 2 days. She'll be like, I could trick you and rule Agrabah, but you're way too annoying.
I don't see this going well. I'm going to say ghosted.
I'm saying 2 dates.
Because I think this is one, like you said, she's going to try to maybe take advantage of him. He's seen this before in Jafar.
Yeah, he'd fall for it again.
And he's like, no.
No,
But
he's
isn't
not
he
that
too
smart.
nice for that?
Or she's going to turn into a dragon and he's going to clap his hands and feed it a cracker.
He does like magic tricks. I think it's 2 dates for that reason. I think because he'll fall for it, but she'll only want to trick him so long. She'll get impatient.
I think that she has an angle and she will recognize that he has his kingdom is fine, but it's not, it's not as powerful as what she might have access to.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say she will ghost him.
Yeah, I don't think she has any interest in the soul.
Okay. This is a ghost.
But he deserves love. I hope he finds somebody.
He does. Oh, bad matchup.
Try again, Sultan.
Sorry, computer. All right, Joel, Bachelorette number 8.
She likes solitaire, all things evil, dark magic, winning, others ailing, and cheating. And her dislikes are wizards, sunshine, all things good, losing, especially to wizards, being sick, and following rules.
And we have Beep-boop-bop. Bachelor number 12.
Beep-boop-bop.
I love how the machine just sounds like you now.
It's
just
weird.
amazing.
We are one.
No
We are
post-editing needed.
This bachelor likes making fun of crazy old people. He likes attractive women. He likes beer. He likes eggs. I mean, who doesn't? He likes music.
Also likes eggs?
And the bimbettes. Well, that seems very specific. He dislikes not knowing what's going on, public humiliation, being frozen as a snowman, and cooking stoves.
It's Madame Mim and LeFou.
Madame Mim from Sword in the Stone and LeFou from Beauty and the Beast.
Okay, he likes attractive women. Let's pull it back right there.
They have similar body types.
They do.
That's a thing, but I just thought about that.
It says he's far from stupid, but still portrayed as something of a bumbler. I would say as a villain, is she a bumbler? Or does she know exactly what she's doing?
I think she's overconfident. That's one of
Okay.
her biggest flaws. And so she is a little bumbling in that regard. But she is arrogant and sadistic. And
This is 2 dates of her torturing him before he's out.
that's the, I think LeFou at his core is probably good. I think
Depending on who he's hanging out with.
yeah, I think he
Which
is
Madame Mim is
he's
bad.
a chameleon in that regard.
Sure.
And I think that I agree with Zach. This is a second date thing where he's going to be like, that was great. And then he'll go on another date and be like, no.
I know. He's trying.
He's trying for love.
Yeah. He paid for both dinners, right?
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
He comes out poorly on this one.
And he hates being a snowman, and she left him out in the cold after
But
2 days.
here's my question: Is he going to try to break up with her, and then she'll turn into the woman with the silvery voice and long purple hair? La 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 la.
Thank you for doing that.
The shoulder movements really sell it.
And then he tried to fall in love with her again at that point. But I think you're right. I think it's 2 dates. I think she'll just be too rude to him.
Yeah, I think he will wise up, and I think she will be annoyed with him.
We agree?
2 dates.
Okay.
Second
dates.
date.
Yep.
Second date.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Kent, tell me about Bachelor number 15.
He likes teaching, futuristic innovations, Bermuda, reading, magic, alchemy, tea, and love. He's looking for love. And he dislikes the Middle Ages, dark magic, too much sugar in his tea, his beard getting caught or tangled with, and wells.
Just Wells.
He hates wells. Have you seen The Ring?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I hate him too. And we have
Beep boop beep.
wow, it sounds like Joel. It's so weird. Bachelorette number 9.
Her likes are money, diamonds, getting what she wants, telling Snoops to shut up, Brutus and Nero. And her dislikes are mice, Snoop's stupidity, things that don't work, being woke up in the middle of the night, not getting what she wants, the swamp folks, fireworks, and Brutus and Nero playing the organ and making noise.
Merlin
From Sword in the Stone.
has been paired up with Madame Medusa.
From the Rescuers.
You know that one random mouse movie with Bob Newhart? Bob.
Yeah.
Seaweed.
Seagull. Yeah.
Zsa Zsa
She's
Gabor.
horrible.
What? Madame
She
Medusa?
just wants to get that diamond.
She needs to wear a few more layers. That's all I'm saying.
Kent.
That's all I'm saying.
That's not appropriate, sir.
How dare you? Is that you talking or is that Merlin talking?
I don't know. He just wears a dress and a hat.
I feel so bad for Mr. Snoops.
Yeah. So Medusa is an obsessive and greedy person, but the thing is, the only thing she values in others is their usefulness. She wants diamonds,
Yeah.
and Merlin is very useful, most likely, in finding them. I think she would put on the charm and at least get a second date out of Merlin.
Totally. She can put on the charm.
Yeah.
She can. Madame Medusa can put on the charm.
Yes, with her artificial eyelashes. Eyelashes.
Don't you think Merlin is a little gullible?
No, he is.
Yes.
But he also values brains over brawn.
Well, he'll figure it out, but not right away.
He's a grandfatherly
She has brains. She is scheming.
That's true. That's why she uses brawn for all the jumps that she pulls off,
That's
right?
Yeah, brawn. Little kids. She puts little kids down in wells.
And alligators. He hates wells.
He does. But no, I think she will use him. I see a second date happening, and then Merlin eventually will see through it and grow wiser to that. So second date for me.
Like, will she talk about how much she loves, like, swamps and Bermuda and
Yes, she'll want to
exotic locations?
She'll flash those fake eyelashes and the overly intense eyeshadow.
Fiery
Where do
red
they meet?
hair.
Like Atlantic City? That's where I picture Madame Medusa hanging out.
Probably.
For sure.
But yes,
Merlin shows up. He's 8 feet tall with his hat.
Yeah.
Hard to miss him.
I love gambling at casinos. Oh.
Oh, and she'd probably twist his beard.
Yep,
That's probably what she does on the
With her
second
long red
date.
fingernails.
And he hates that.
Yes.
And then he
Where
decides
it
we
goes
can't
wrong.
continue
She thinks
this.
she's being flirty. And
Yeah.
he's like, Madam, no thank you.
No,
thank you.
He hates his beard being tingled with.
Madame Medusa.
So
Won't.
I mean, is it wrong? I want to see a long-term relationship.
It is a little,
because I
'cause-
want to see her marry him because she thinks he's really wealthy because he's an older guy.
Yeah.
and try to outlive him. But
Does this version age backwards?
Benjamin Button style. No, it's a second date. This is obvious. It's second date.
Okay. Second date.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Joel, Bachelorette number 11, please.
Ooh, her likes are gumbo, candy, providing wisdom, and snakes. And her dislikes are the closed-minded and the stubborn, greed, and black magic.
Ugh.
Beep, 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 beep. It is Bachelor number 17.
His likes are rum, treasure, ordnance,
Okay.
and piracy, and his dislikes are the sound of gunshots and cannon blasts and being bullied by his own shipmates. Oh, he just needs he needs a hug.
It's Mama Odie
From Princess and the Frog,
and Smee.
From Peter Pan.
Mr. Smee. He didn't go to Mr. School to not have you disrespect him like
Mr.
that.
Smee.
I think most of us know Smee as a character more than we know Mama Odie,
Yes,
right?
yes.
He is a kind-hearted character. He's overly eager to please. He's kind of like LeFou, where if he's hanging out with the right person,
Yeah.
he will help them.
And he does seem to connect with people, too.
Captain?
And I think Mama Odie, by the way, she is the, she's got, it's not voodoo. It is voodoo. Is it
Yeah.
voodoo? Or she's in
voodoo.
the swamp there.
Do what?
Remind me of the babe. But Mama Odie, this is what it says in her bio. Mama Odie's a short woman with dark, wrinkly skin. She wears a white dress and turban, black sunglasses, gold earrings, a gold necklace, a gold bracelet on her right hand, a blue ring on her right hand, and is barefoot. She's essentially a zany grandparent.
Perfect.
She's warm and nurturing. She's also easily distracted and very talkative.
Sure.
She has a lot of power, but she doesn't like to show it.
Well, Smee is a chronic bumbler, and he has minimal intelligence. We know that. But he has been shown to be outrageously loyal.
He has a good heart. I think this is a good matchup.
I think this could be a long-term relationship
LOVE right here.
with
This
Mama
is
Odie and Mr.
love.
Smee.
This is love. Not LUV, LOVE.
Ooh, that's the serious kind.
Yeah. I love this.
Okay, yeah.
That's cute, guys.
Long-term relationship, a little bit adorable. This one's going the distance. Kent, tell me about Bachelor number 7.
He likes golden riches, being popular, power, authority, acclaim, fame, racism, getting his way,
Hold on.
chess.
Why would he put that in his bio? Why are you trying to get a date? You don't throw that out there.
I mean, he's being clear.
Hey,
Some people do.
There are many fish in the sea.
Oh, I value
Some are
honesty.
racist. Wow.
I like racism and misogyny.
Do I need
We
to?
want to clarify.
Guys,
These are directly from the Disney Wiki.
do I need to read the rest?
Please no. Please no.
Yeah, at least get a couple more.
And eating chicken.
oh,
In that case.
oh,
Sure.
Okay. What is this
Dislikes? Other races. Predators. People getting in his way.
He's really hit on that theme, isn't he?
Being unpopular.
Just want to be up front here.
Mutinies. Being gagged and chained.
Who could possibly pair up?
We can't end on that.
Yeah, that's what it ends on.
Beep, beep, beep. It's Bachelorette 14.
Ah, yes. Her likes are beheadings, Croquet, power. Why'd she lead up with beheadings? And then Croquet was second. Beheadings, Croquet, power, hearts, the color red, unbirthday cakes, red roses, praise, curtsies, getting her way, hearing the words yes, your majesty, and hearing about her outbursts. And her dislikes are not getting her way, sass, giants, the tomfoolery of others, cats, white roses, losing at croquet, twiddling fingers, and poor posture.
I don't think temps are needed anymore. I think AI truly is taking over the dating game.
We have Governor Ratcliffe
From Pocahontas.
and the Queen of Hearts.
From Alice in Wonderland.
This is what's hard. I want to know about the Queen of Hearts because Ratcliffe believes he's a good person, right? Even though there are horrible things about him, he cannot find fault in himself.
Well, that's good villains, right?
Right.
They truly believe in
Right.
what they're doing. And that's both of them.
Now, but the thing is, I don't see him as volatile in temper, whereas the Queen of Hearts, she'll fly off the handle at any little thing. Any little thing that she doesn't like, it's off with their head.
But don't you think she'll respect him?
I think
Do you
so.
think she'll fly off the handle with him?
This isn't a long-term relationship.
Oh, I think it might.
They have the same build. Their bodies are built the same way.
Her bio says, the obese Queen of Hearts has a massive physique, which in turn makes her physically powerful.
Yeah.
What does Radcliffe say? Does it say anything
Top
about his-
heavy.
Is that what it says?
He's super top heavy. He actually has some fashion sense. He has long black hair tied up into two short pigtails with red ribbons, thick black eyebrows, and notable lavender eyelids.
She has fair-skinned black eyes and black hair tied in the back with a red headband.
I love
They
this.
both like hair ties. It's a match made in heaven.
I really think they could share hair ties. I'm saying long-term relationship.
No.
He is the King of Hearts.
I think this is long term. They're both
Horrible.
They're
Similar,
both horrible, but
similarly bigoted. They'll
Yeah.
get along that way.
yeah. But at the same time, I just see this as a second date kind of thing because I think she's going to be too much for him. Like,
Are you kidding me? He's xenophobic, ruthless, cruel, heartless, insulting, and manipulative, and other stuff that I read previously.
Yes.
He's every bad
but
thing.
she has uncontrollable mood swings.
Sure.
And her immediate solution to every problem is beheading. What do you think is going to happen to him?
Have you seen his neck? Try beheading that guy. Try it.
Oh, goodness.
It's not happening.
That'll be like massive respect at that point.
Yeah,
Tried to
totally.
cut off his head. It didn't work.
I can't.
All right. Well, you two fools.
I'm into it. I'm into it.
Zach's into it.
Long term.
There's a lot of love on this show.
Thanks, computer. Oh boy. Joel, tell me about Bachelor 18.
Of course. Her likes are power, money, plotting against the emperor, magical potions, and singing. And her dislikes are being fired, squirrels. Her servants' incompetence, her servants' spinach puffs, gravy, mud, the jungle, and being nice to the emperor.
Okay.
With Bachelor 5.
Beep boop beep.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, where are you at on that one?
Beep-boop-bop.
He likes freedom, romance, exploiting his powers, jokes, chess, pool, parades, doing dated impressions, pop culture references, dancing, movies, traveling, and singing. He dislikes
Loosen to a rug.
he dislikes slavery, itty bitty living spaces, bringing people back from the dead, catching colds from guavas, getting snapped by crabs. This is TV stuff.
That's
gotta be.
Yeah.
And his magic being used for evil.
It's Yzma.
From Emperor's New Groove.
And the genie.
From Aladdin.
Now, this is an interesting matchup because I think Yzma will absolutely be interested in the
She would
genie's power.
love it.
That is all it's about. But what would Genie get out of this relationship?
The promise of freedom, right? He's always going to get
So
the
she
promise
found
of
the
freedom.
lamp, and that's how she's getting her dates.
Totally.
So we're talking at least 3 dates.
This
She's
is
like,
it. They came to the dating service.
Table for two, and then they only see one person. She's Jeannie comes out, and she's like,
She's a DJ now.
By the way, I love this part of her bio. It says, Yzma is malicious, funny, silly, raspy, and power hungry.
Same.
Raspy? That's a description?
but Jeannie is one of the most powerful, chaotic beings in the universe. She is going to exploit that as much as she can, but will he catch on? That's the question.
Ghosted.
He's ghosting her?
He will.
He's
like,
that
yeah.
smart.
Oh.
But
I have time for this.
I get no respect. I get no respect.
the whole time? The whole time?
He's Sally Field now. But he's also a prisoner. I think she's using the...
No, this is post. This is post freedom.
You think so?
It's got to be.
But he's the genie.
Yeah, no, he's been set
It's not
free.
Bob or whatever.
One of
name
his
was.
wishes, no clasps. This is post movie.
I feel like he'd be doing impressions of her. I'm wondering if she gets annoyed too.
No,
Because
Yeah,
she is
this
that quotable.
He's not dissimilar from Kronk,
Yeah.
and she's annoyed with Kronk. She just needs him.
But the thing is, if he doesn't have powers, she's not going to have any interest in him. Why would she?
I mean, he still has, he can still do the occasional magic trick, but he's not phenomenal cosmic power.
In anybody living space.
Yeah. He's more of a shapeshifter after he's freed.
She's so frail. Yet so spry.
She's so frail.
She's just frail yet so spry.
How long has that been there?
I love that movie.
Yeah, they're too much opposites. Like he has
yeah.
so much positivity, and she's the opposite of.
And he's a lot of energy.
But she's been
and
known
she's-
to put up with a lot of that before with Kronk. I have to say second date because I think that.
But where do you
she'll-
see a second date going?
Nowhere. But they get
Cheesecake
a second date.
Factory, specifically. I know.
Why? Not a sponsor?
There's a whole factory of cheesecake.
Zach loves doing genie impressions,
She loves power and money.
and it's kind of
magical
like Jerry
potions.
Seinfeld.
She loves singing. She loves singing. What does
So
Rob
does
Williams
he.
do? No, not Rob Williams, the genie. So I think there's going to be at least a second date. I think she's going to put on that obviously she's been manipulating the emperor for so long. I think she's going to do that for the first date and second date.
Joel, I'm going to give it to you here because he loves exploiting his own powers. And so he's kind of going to be showing off, and she's going to blink those big, huge eyelashes and be like, yeah, show me more. And, and honestly, I feel like that's second date material.
He's old too, right?
Yeah.
They're both old.
Right.
They're both ancient, really.
Yeah.
Isn't
Okay.
she like 24 or 48, whatever she says in the movie?
Second date?
Second. You guys are going second date?
What a weird thing, but
Whoa,
second date,
what a terrible
Cheesecake
second
Factory.
date.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Get Bachelor number 13.
He likes romance, music, serving, singing, guests, mademoiselles, candlelight, cooking, being a human.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yep, okay. And he dislikes control freaks, certain characters' temper, certain characters being in danger, melting, and invaders.
Invaders!
Did he reach the criteria?
He became a human.
Okay.
beep, beep, beep.
Who's the Bachelorette?
Beep, beep, bop. It's Bachelorette 13. Huh.
What?
13 and 13.
Okay, well, her likes are tea, serving others, celebrations, tidiness, her children, and being a human.
What?
And her dislikes are aggressive and ill-mannered behavior, invaders, and being a teapot.
They've got something in common. We have Lumiere
From Beauty and the Beast.
and Mrs. Potts.
From Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, this is weird.
Both a little scared.
No. These two,
Neither one prepared.
there is no connection between the two.
Yeah.
There's so much
no
with the
connection.
likes and dislikes,
It's like-
though.
it's like-
No romantic connection.
But she hates aggressiveness. And what is Lumiere?
Aggressive.
Aggressive.
B-E.
Aggressive.
Well,
And people say, well, wasn't he going to be with the feather duster at the end of the movie? That was a fling.
Babette.
He's looking for love.
Is he?
I think.
No, he's a playboy.
He submitted,
he's a player.
He submitted his profile. Did he not?
Yeah, but
Did he not?
a lot of people on dating apps are not looking for love.
Speaking from experience, Ken?
they had. That's burn.
Wow.
They had plenty of opportunity and didn't ever seal the deal.
That's
This is-
true.
This
No.
is complete incompatibility.
But he could warm up the tea
No. It's,
by holding up the candle
I
to her
honestly
side.
think Miss Potts would be like, oh, dear. That's very kind of you to ask. But no.
Also, there's I would say at best a sibling thing going on, and
Yeah,
at worst
yeah.
a mother son.
But like a
thing
little
going on.
brother thing,
Yeah,
really.
little brother.
She
But is it ghosted or is it just like second date friend
this is-
zone?
This is ghosted. I think they have to go on the first date, as we
Yeah,
established.
totally.
That's
Yeah.
what this service does.
Oh, they're gonna feel so awkward. I feel
It's gonna be
bad for
awkward.
them.
And she'll-
This is a you got mail. I see who it is, and I walk out.
She's going to be
situation.
as gentle and nurturing as possible and let him down gently, but she's also going to be very stern and be like, this is not ever going to happen.
Are they humans or are they?
They are humans.
Or are they on the table and everyone's like, who's sitting there?
The candle, the teapot, and the candlestick
Yeah.
are talking to each
This
other.
is the that pina coladas and getting caught in the rain song.
Yeah.
This is that.
They'll get together and be like,
they
oh.
meet up and right away they're like, oh, it's you, and then but they won't stay together. Like that couple shouldn't have.
So ghosted, but like, we'll see you when you see you.
Ghosted, but
See-
like
hey, see you at work.
ghosted, but with a high five.
Yeah.
Joel, Bachelorette number 17.
Ooh, her likes are her eels, power, shrimp, manipulating mer people, causing despair for others, revenge, cosmetics, and dark magic. And her dislikes are the king, being second best, starvation, failed spells, and people forgetting her birthday.
Oh,
Don't we all?
and Bachelor 1.
He likes treasure, power, his ship, piracy, playing the piano, revenge, smoking, killing, child abuse, kidnapping.
Hey, hold on.
Kind of veered off at the end
It's
there.
got dark.
Did I gloss over child abuse?
Well, at least he didn't lead with racism.
that's probably in there somewhere.
Baconsale.
Yeah. He dislikes crocodiles, ticking clocks, being called a codfish, children, obviously, his crew's incompetence, fairies, oysters, rival pirates, bad singing, and cephalopods.
Oh, it does say
It
cephalopods.
sure does, guys, because who are we matching?
Ursula
From The Little Mermaid.
and Beep-boop-bop, Captain Hook.
From Peter Pan. I think that was almost a long-term relationship.
Until cephalopods.
Why?
Why did
He added that in there on purpose.
I don't even know. They must have met.
cephalopods?
They've already been on a date.
You think?
Awkward.
That's why. That's weirdly
Well, they
specific.
did
If you
fight
don't,
in the
if you don't
villains
know what a
tournament, we
cephalopod
know
is,
this.
that is like octopus and squid.
Why?
Octopi and squids. I don't know why he would be.
It's
I feel
probably
like
one
that's
of the-
inaccurate.
It's probably House of Mouse fact.
Oh, it
let's be
probably
honest.
is. Oh, look. This is Peter Pan Return to Neverland, Captain Hook versus Octopus.
what?
Let's be real. If he gets a little hooksy.
Oh, come on.
If he gets a little hooksy, that's not going to be tender. Ursula has tender skin.
Oh.
No, she's got a tough outer shell.
They're both creatures of the sea.
There's
Yeah.
a natural creature of the sea.
Because she's half human, half octopus. I
He
honestly
has the way to go visit her anytime.
But she has trauma with ships.
Oh,
Oh,
she does.
no.
She'll go to see him, and it will right through him. Also, I'm just saying,
He'll probably invite her because he hates
if Flotsam and
cephalopods.
Jetsam are in the water, what is that going to look like to Captain Hook? Crocodile. Just, he's going to see two eyes poking up above the water, and he's going to think it's a crocodile and freak
Are
out.
they priests at this
This is
point?
ghosted. This
Okay.
is ghosted.
Like,
They're-
he's going to try to ghost her. I think he's going to invite her to the date. I think the date will happen. He's going to invite her to the date
well,
and
the
try
first
to
date has
stab
to
her.
happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
He's going to try to stab her with the ship.
Because she's a cephalopod.
Yeah.
Part cephalopod.
He probably has some like weird pirate superstition against her anyway.
Totally. Like, she's the Kraken, right?
Yeah.
Totally.
Exactly.
Ghosted.
Ghosted.
That should have worked, guys.
If it weren't for the
I thought it was going to be long term, but cephalopods are apparently a problem.
Child abuse didn't even come up
which
in
is
that
Greek
date.
for
She doesn't like kids either.
By the way, kids, cephalopod literally means head foot in Greek. There you go.
Thanks, Greeks.
You learned something today on Baconsale.
Ba-da-ba. Can't tell me about Bachelor number 2.
This bachelor likes serving God.
Cool.
What?
He's leading off okay.
That's a lot better than racism.
True facts on Baconsale.
Power, authority, fireplaces. Religion, justice, quote unquote. His alphabet. What? Destroying gypsies, control, respect, obedience, abuse, and mistreatment. And he dislikes gypsies, sanctuaries, Satan. The archdeacon's authority, licentious sinners. The festival of fools, witchcraft, deformities, defiance, disrespect, disobedience, and he hates being dissed. And anyone who gets in his way.
Okay.
Wow, did he write that himself? He sure did.
Yeah.
Seems verbose. Beep, boop, bop. Bachelorette 12.
Her likes are her youth and beauty, making sarcastic comments, playing the victim, feigning affection, child abuse, mirrors, being complimented by men, and getting her way. And her dislikes are aging, mumbling, sharing the flower's power, her adopted daughter's defiance, her adopted daughter taking too much time to pull her up to the tower, pouting parentage, household chores, and not getting her way.
The machine has given us Claude Frollo
From the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
and Mother Gothel.
From Tangled. Once again, are we going with Mother Gothel when she uses the golden flower power?
Yeah.
So this is what it says.
Peak Gothel.
This is what it says on her description on the bio. She is rather voluptuous with a curvy figure, and she is a tall, slender woman. Her skin is flawless, smooth, and a shade of very pale ivory. But I think the person that wrote this had a crush on Mother Gothel.
Hey, wow. I'm reconsidering things.
The second date. I'm going to tell you why.
I'm listening.
She's not going to
No
tell
way.
him about the flower.
Of course not.
She looks like a gypsy, does she not? Very shapely, like a gypsy.
Okay.
He's going to love her. And
But-
she's very good at manipulating. Hold on, hear me out. She's good at manipulating, but that second date, she's lost her power. And then she talks about the power of the flower, and he's going to be like, I'm religious. You're spiritual. This will never work. You probably believe in astrology. I don't. And he is such a judger.
You're saying she shows up to the second date looking like the evil queen after
yeah,
the potion?
and he is a little bit lustful. He's a little
But that's
lusty.
the problem, Kent. That is the problem. She uses her curvaceousness
Sure.
to tempt people, tempt men. She did it
Yeah.
in Tangled. As soon as he starts feeling those feelings, he is going to lash out at her and himself. This is not going to go any further.
Wait, when he shows love, he lashes out. Is that what you're saying?
He had those feelings for Esmeralda, and he wanted to destroy her and felt like guilty for feeling those feelings for her.
Sure.
And so I think this is ghosted.
No way.
No,
They're going to
there's gotta be
explore this
something.
a little bit.
There gotta be a little something.
Yeah. I think it falls apart by the second date because she loses the ability to stay young.
Well, I mean, as soon as she loses that ability, doesn't she? Well, she falls out a window.
She crumbles. She crumbles to dust.
Pascal killed her.
No, she
Pascal
was dust.
Murdered her.
She was dust.
Yeah.
She did disappear into dust before she hit the ground.
Yes. PG rating.
I'm saying second date.
I kind of think that it could go the distance.
Whoa.
What?
We're all disagreeing?
I mean, a little bit.
No, but there's no way. He likes religion. She likes spirituality. It's not going to work out.
No, but
She
there's no
seems like the
commonality.
type to break him out of that shell.
Oh, Claude Frollo, you're going to break him out of that shell?
Yeah.
He has his own alphabet.
He wants it.
What was that, by the way?
No idea.
He'll feel the heck fire.
It's okay if we disagree. This isn't like our
I
decision.
think-
They're going to go on the date.
Guys,
We're
I
just
say
guessing.
meet in the middle. I think it's second date.
Temp service says second date. Okay,
We feel good about that?
I guess.
All right.
Don't, but we're going to go with it.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
And our final.
Oh.
Look at the
We
stack
got to
of
the whole
papers.
stack?
The stack of papers. We're down to our
We're
last
doing
one.
great.
It's a lot of couples.
All right. Right. We have Bachelorette number 1.
Her likes are kindness, happiness, joy, life, good behavior, honesty, courage, and selflessness. And her dislikes are bad behavior and lies.
And beep, beep, beep-boop-bop for the final time. Thank you, machine. Thank you, date machine. Appreciate you. Bachelor number 6.
He likes wood carving, making toys, celebrations, songs, dancing, and having a family. Huh. He dislikes losing his son and disobedience.
This is really wholesome. We have the Blue Fairy
From Pinocchio.
and Geppetto.
From Pinocchio.
Wow.
Was this right there the whole time?
Now, this dating machine, which is not at all a random number generator, paired these two up,
Yeah, totally.
which is weird.
Did he make Pinocchio so she would come to his house?
He didn't know.
Did she come to his house because she was sweet on Geppetto and wanted to make him happy?
I think she did.
By the way, once again,
I think she did. I'm an old man.
reading through the bio once again on the Disney Wiki. Once again, I think the person here had a crush on the Blue Fairy because the
Let's hear
description
it.
says the Blue Fairy is a beautiful, slender, full-figured woman with fair skin, rosy cheeks, red lips, medium-length, wavy blonde hair, light blue eyes adorned with purple eyeshadow, and 2 white wings on her back.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But gonna say Geppetto probably just says old man.
No, it's not just old man. He legitimately has no negative traits to his character other than somewhat being passive.
A little bit.
And who entrapped who here? I don't care. That's a meet cute. You make a wooden puppet boy, a wooden son, and you fall in love with a blue fairy.
You make yourself a wooden puppet boy, and you get a blue fairy out of it.
Moral story.
I think that she's going to make him a real boy, and I think they're going to find a real love. I think it's a perfect way to end.
I actually do think this is going to be a long-term relationship because these two are so cute and so kind and so like she's motherly, he's fatherly. They're both just moral, good people. They deserve each other.
Yeah.
I think she's going to give up her wings and become a real mortal.
Oh, it's happened in Maleficent, that movie with Angelina Jolie.
That doesn't exist. This is the animated version.
Okay. That's so cute. They're cute.
Zach, are you agreeing with this?
Yeah, I think
And guess
this
what?
is-
Even
this
if
is
he
adorable.
dies, he can become a puppet man, and they can still be in love.
That's scary. If she's moving him around like a
they
puppet
can
man.
still be in love. What is this? Who's this person?
It's cute.
I've got some stats for you. How we paired together.
Are we keeping our jobs? That's what I want to know.
No, probably not. Well, we almost like evenly spread this thing.
Really?
We were very close.
Okay.
We determined of our 18 relationships that 5 were going to end in ghosting. That 6 were going to lead to a second date.
All right.
And that 7 we're going to go the distance.
That's a lot of love.
That's a lot of love.
I mean, there's some horrible couples there.
There's some terrible couples.
They're going to cause a lot of trouble to a
them
lot
are-
of kingdoms.
Some of them are long term for bad reasons.
Yeah, but it's love.
Yes, but thank you, Date Machine. Thank you, listener, for listening along. And hey, let us know if you agree with our judgment of the Date Machine's results. Do you think these couples are going to make it? Are they going to go the distance?
Was the algorithm right?
Was the algorithm right?
Go the distance.
Who's going to get a second date and who's going to be ghosted? And also, if you have any suggestions, if you want to see this type of format again of other types of characters getting matched up, let us know ideas for that as well. We may do another. We may be hired again, right? to do this show again.
Right.
Possible.
To do this
Yeah,
type
please.
of thing again. Yeah.
We can keep the service going, I think.
But let us know on Facebook. Let us know on Instagram. Let us know on Twitter. We want to hear from you. We love it. We love hearing from you on social media.
LUV.
LOVE.
Oh, that's what I meant. But before we go, we want to thank some patrons. So from the I Am the Listener category, we have, wait a second, I'm on the Sixth Palace of Hyrule? Yeah, I got past the River Devil, Scott Sprague. Taylor Sanderson, Sir and Madam Hicks, Shannon West, Ryan and Marley, Lady Terry Finley, Juice the Cooler King Swallow, Jennifer Kilkowski, Dave Kelly, Casey Cummings, Angela Plotz, Andrew is literally Ryan Gosling, Alicia Bass, and Adam and Rachel Crump. And from the Bacon Council, we have the other Brit, Johnny English, the one, the only Chris Anderson, Steven, everyone's favorite Ross, Star Wars expert Kyler, our favorite couple, the Madsons, Nicole D. Kale, Her Royal Highness Jessica Terry, Glow Clan Daniel, Debbie Foster, and Beaker.
Thank you, patrons. You are the Beep-bop to our Beep-bop. But if you want to find me, you can find me at 76Joel on Twitter. You can find me performing QuickWits. They perform at the Midvale Performing Arts Center. For more details, go to qwcomedy.com or go to the QuickWits Facebook page.
If you want to find me on Twitter or Instagram, it's at Kenny3DD. If you want to read my movie reviews, at ShowtimeShowdown.com.
If you'd like to connect with me, you can do so on Twitter and Instagram at Tumbling Mustard. But more importantly, make sure you're following Baconsale. Please like that Facebook page. Then go to at Baconsale on Twitter and Instagram. After you've done that, go to tpublic.com/Baconsale where you can get yourself some merch. And if you like the show, like what's going on, you want to support us further, go to patreon.com/Baconsale. Support starts at just $3 a month. You can get yourself all sorts of behind-the-scenes benefits and just have a bunch of fun over there. We've got, the weekly Bacon bits they're a joy. And
Just a joy.
Just-
It's
Bizarre.
just cute.
Bizarre joy.
patreon.com/Baconsale.
So until next time, hold on.
Beep, beep, bop.
Something's coming out of the machine.
Oh, we just got fired again.
Dang it.
I bet Chernobog is really tender.
I am now telling exactly what the computer's going to do.
And then this is when he said, and it looks like they're pairing up Bachelor number 16 with Bachelorette number 3.
So should just do it exactly
just
like that.
That's what you do. Something unto that.
Do it exactly like that, Zach.
Backing up.
Darling, I want to make a costume for that body. Yes, I talked Zach into it, or Kent into it. You're Kent, right?
I'm Kent.
Yeah. She apparently taunts her deceased prisoners, and she put that in her dating profile. La 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 la. This is what. Remember that thing we talked about 2 seconds ago? We're doing it now. Get that diamond.
She needs to wear a bra. I can't say that.
No.
Beep bop beep beep bop bop beep bop bop beep bop beep bop beep 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 bop beep bop beep bop beep 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 bop beep 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 bop beep 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 bop. I love gambling at casinos.
Zach, do something similar to that.
Hold on. Let's try it again. From the top.
This is love. Not L-U-V, L-O-V-E.
Ooh, that's the serious kind.
Yeah. It says white supremacist.
Don't say that. Why she lead up with beheadings and then croquet was second? No. Just say it. Kent will get it this time. I'm sure. I have faith in him.
I love
They
this.
both like hair ties. What do you think is going to happen to him?
Have you seen his neck? Try beheading that guy. Try it.
Oh, crap. What's Cusco's title? Emperor? Emperor Cusco?
Emperor's New Groove is the
Wow. Savage. Hey, how's it going?
Off with his head.
Jeez.
Time for this. There's a whole factory of cheesecake.
Did I gloss over child abuse?
Well, at least he didn't lead with racism.
I think she did.
You make yourself a wooden puppet boy, and you get a blue fairy out of it.
She's going to give up her wings and become a real wife. No. But what would Genie get out of this?
The promise of free.
Help me.